Have you ever heard that your cells make a noise? Your every cells have got a sound. Welcome to another episode of Abundance Sources series. How many of you have heard that it is not so easy to live an abundant lifestyle? Please type in the chat window or in comment box, yes. Have you ever heard this as well, that rich will continue to become rich and poor will continue to become poor? If you have heard this as well, type into the chat window, I did, or in comment box, I did. Hi, this is Kumar Gaurav, Scale Up Abundance Coach. I once again welcome you to Abundance Sources series new episode, and today what I am going to share with you is something amazing. But before that, I talk to you about that, I want you to grab quickly pen and paper and take lots of notes and listen to this video till the end, because at the end I would be giving you some amazing surprise as well. So hold on, you don't have to scroll it till the end to just listen to the surprise. So stay back, go ahead in a step-by-step manner and listen to these 5 steps towards the abundant living. Well, in case you have already answered in the comment box that you have heard this so, and you have made a plan that you are going to listen to this video till the end, one more request, my dear friend. Don't forget to hit the bell icon of this channel and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. I'm Kumar Gaurav, Scale Up Abundance Coach and author of 2 amazing books. One book is Brainhacker 1.0, and this comes with lot of creation. My dear friend, abundance is a result of the creation, and the book holds the rights of abundance of creation. You would love to know that what all creation even you can do that. Well, now let's go ahead towards 5 steps principle. So I would request you, so grab your pen and paper and write down the very first step. The very first step towards abundant living, it says that your willingness. Okay, what is the first step? Willingness. Please type into the comment box if you have got it. You can't win, you can't be successful if you don't have the defined goal itself. If you don't have defined goal itself, means you don't have willingness to define that. And if there is no definition about it, how you can even think of achieving it? So the very first and basic fundamental thing is that you need to have your own willingness. Okay? Now, it's not very rocket science that no one can achieve abundant living. Now, I have another question for you. Have you ever seen a child grown and is an expert now in 7 different languages? Have you ever met a person, grown-up person, full-blown adult, that he talks that I have a real estate investment in Germany, in Frankfurt, in the USA, in India? How they do that? Can only such kind of people live this kind of lifestyle? Can't you? I have some secrets to share with you. The secret number 2 says that imagining about it. The moment you will to have it, the second step comes towards the imagination, towards the visualization and towards thinking about it. I would like to tell you that I still remember that I was undergrad, okay? I did not complete my graduation. In fact, I struggled a lot to complete my graduation, and I used to always see a dream with my wide open eyes. I used to grab newspaper and I used to see all those opening in the bigger building, and it used to be IT companies. I was very poor in English, and that time I was not even having a second thought whether I could do it or cannot do it. But I used to look into those newspaper advertisements, and they used to ask for new recruitments in IT field, And I had not done any IT learning till my 12th standard, no computer knowledge. But yeah, I used to every single day visualize myself unknowingly working in such a palace or such a building which is full of glasses. And I was not able to know that I could manifest that one fine day. When I failed in my graduation, to my surprise, I found in a building where I was working before I could do graduation or before I could fail graduation. Okay, so I found myself working in such kind of environment, such kind of building. And then I happened to meet in the self-transformation journey, in self-development journey. And then I found the importance of, imagining as well. So first is what? Willingness. Second is what? Imagining. Now let's come towards the third. While I'll be telling you towards the third, I want you to take a pause and answer me. Is it possible for air to be felt when there is a lot of chaos? Now let me ask in a different way. It is possible to experience air, blow and breeze inside a room where the fan is not moving? No. It requires some anchor, okay? It requires some anchor to let it feel. And with this, I want to share some amazing universal law. And when you talk about feeling is a methodology which is expressed by your emotions. Both are two different states. Both are two different things. And it is your emotion that creates your economy. Then what kind of emotion you must feel? Now, I want you to take a pause. Can you take a pause, please? Can you take a pause? I'm talking to you. And thank you for pausing it. Why did I ask you to pause? Because it is very, very mandatory to pause and rethink that what went wrong. Are you heading in that direction or not? Taking pause is a third step, my dear friend. Okay? So always take a pause to ponder upon back that in which direction you are going. All right? So imagine a ship. You have got a ship and ship is not anchored and ship does not have direction where it will be sailed, and imagine there is no captain inside. It can go in any direction. But unless you don't have a defined direction, in what direction you will sail your life, you are not aware of it. Now, I gave you the example of the person who has multiple real estate investment and a person with the experts in various language. What happens? It happens with the training, okay? Now, this is the fourth step. What exactly happens through training? You need to identify in what all area you can train yourself upon. So far you have heard in the Abundance Sources series about your health, various diseases and disorders that you can heal. But I started speaking about wealth creation, wealth multiplication and wealth acceleration recently. Why? Because people are not even taking care of their health, because they say that first my money problem has to be resolved, then only I can come out of the tension, and then only I can think of, taking and making some attention and bringing some attention towards my own body and then thereby my family. So eventually they give attention towards the family, and I'm sure that you would be agreeing to this, that giving attention towards your family, taking care of your family is another unsaid responsibility. But along with this, another universal law comes in your way that says that abundance is your birthright. If you are able to connect with me, I am ready to share with you another story. Before I talk about that another story, I want to also demystify another amazing thing that, people talk about integrity. They even get trained towards become the integral, okay? They train themselves that what they feel, they think, and they, utter and they act upon that. Every single these things, when are in sync, they will call themselves as an integrated person. But my dear friend, before I could tell you that, have you ever heard that your cells make a noise? Your every cells have got a sound, And the cellular system, when they vibrate in a very rhythmic manner, that behaves very well in your surrounding, that is the one that gets ready to attract abundance. Okay, so how it is synced? So you need to work and you need to do your own training, personal training towards your cellular sounds as well. Okay, so that is the another part. So this is something missing part in all kind of training, in all kind of abundance training. So no one talks that how your cellular sound can be made rhythmic to attract the abundance from outside. All right, I believe that you have taken a note. Now let's move further. So far, what you have taken a note? Number one, you have taken the note about this cellular sound training. You have taken the note towards imagining. You have taken the notes also about having a dream, and also you have taken a note towards that having a goal, right? So I think four things is very, very much clear to you. Now let's move towards the fifth petal. The fifth petal of this beautiful abundant living right is this. Okay, listen very closely. It's not just training, it's also called as tracking. If you can't track in what direction you are going, okay, you will get lost. And that's the reason earlier I gave you the example of ship. Okay, so you must be tracking yourself. And how would you track? That is very, very important. You need to track that with your own happiness. Okay, with stress, you can't track your own progress. Okay, so what you need to do that? Go in a rest and then track that where you are sailing your ship. When you will know that you are sailing your ship in a right direction, then you will come to know that how far you are from your own goal. And this is a very wonderful feeling and very wonderful thing to do in your life when you have a goal and you want to achieve that. Do you agree with this? If you agree with this, once again a reminder, in case you have not yet, click the bell icon and subscribe button. I want you to do so. Yeah? Because something which is coming, as I promised you at the end, I'll be giving you some ultimate thing that I'll be giving you as promised. So this kind of request I can do from you. So well, if you are ready, now take a further note. What is coming further in your way is tracking. Okay. So what else in the tracking? Tracking gives you a way and a pedal to track your own progress, that you would realize before exactly achieving this goal what I would be undergoing. Do you ever know the moment you are about to win, you will be slashed, you will be ripped by your external environment to force you to quit then and there and come out of that game. And the person who wins, who knows that this is a stepping stone which is going to come, and he is ready to welcome the situation with that broad smile. Is it something secret for you? Is it something secret for you? This is secret to you. This is untold secret to many. And then people who knows this, they win cheerfully, and people who don't know this, they continue to regret, they continue to curse, and then downward spiral begins and they find themselves back from where they started. These are these fundamental 5 things, 5 elements I wanted to share with you. You really loved it? Please type into the chat window, you loved that. And what is coming your way? Find a link in the description. That is a free invite to my webinar masterclass, 90 minutes. I do regularly, but I'll be teaching you there. I'll be giving you a preview to 24 hours to abundance. Is this something crazy? If you love that deal, put a heart in the comment box and sign up for this upcoming masterclass. Thank you so much. You were listening to Kumar Gaurav, Scale Up Abundance Coach, author of Brain Hacker 1.0. Thank you so much. Love, light, blessing to you. Thank you. With this disappointment from this